oozing with history. It's a city that's proud of its beauty and resilience. It's also a city that respects its traditions. Since 1967, one of New Orleans' most popular traditions has been its professional football team, the New Orleans Saints, winners of Super Bowl 44. But another Crescent City tradition can be found on the sidelines at Saints games. It's the team's cheerleading and dance squad, the New Orleans Saintsations. Each year, the team is showcased by its annual swimsuit calendar. Team members are photographed at iconic locations in and around New Orleans and on the Gulf Coast. However, the 2012 calendar is different. For the first time, it was shot entirely at the Saints Airline Drive training facility.
We give a behind-the-scenes look at really the facility. Most fans don't get a chance to go in there. In fact, you know, the cheerleaders have never really been in the facility except for the stadium. So for them, you know, just being in like the weight room and the chains and just seeing how great the weight room is really a treat for them.
Leslie Fitzmaurice is the manager-director of the Saintsations. In 2002, she thought the calendar would be a great idea, and it was all about competition.
I saw that the Cowboy Cheerleaders calendar was real successful, and the girls here are so beautiful, and our fans were asking about it, so I thought, okay, we can do this. If they can do it, we can do it, and we can do it better.
So for a few days, the place where the Saints work belonged to the Saintsations, and the labor was just as challenging. We start the year off with Brooke. The second-year Saintsation, who attends Tulane, owns clothing, hair, and makeup establishments. Brooke was on the calendar last year.
I was completely surprised. I mean, I was a rookie last year, so it was a huge honor for me to be able to be in the calendar, and I mean, it was great. It looked so good, so I'm very excited to do it again this year.
Brooke also recognizes and likes the changed setting for this year's calendar shoot.
The calendar shoot is different this year from last year because it is inside, which is a huge deal because shooting the calendar period is, they have so many different variables. Like I said last year, you know, you have to worry about the heat, you have to worry about the sun coming up. But if you're indoors and you're in the Saints facility, it's actually really cool because you get to see behind the scenes of the team and where they practice and all that kind of stuff. And it also shows an athletic side to the Saintsations.
You can also find Brooke on the June page of the calendar. But for the first month of the year, no need to worry, it's not a serious injury. Brooke can play through the pain, landing a spot on the 2012 calendar. And in February, it's first-year Saintsation Christina. She's a student at the University of Southern Mississippi who had no idea what to expect when she arrived at the Saints training facility.
I was expecting it to just be a fast pace, just getting ready. I expected her to just kind of yell a lot, but it was really laid back. I was very shocked. I was really nervous going into it, but once I did my first shoot, I felt a lot confident about it. My favorite part was the taping part. We kind of just giggled around because the girls actually taped me instead of a professional taping me, and it was just funny.
Christina says she was grateful for encouragement from the veterans on this team, relying on their knowledge to get through this first-time experience.
I asked a lot of the veterans to help me, and the main response that I got was, it's just about you. A pose that I do might not look good on somebody else, but just to practice in the mirror.
So for Christina, it was on to the equipment room and a spot on the 2012 Saintsations Swimsuit Calendar. Our featured Saintsation for the month of March, Chastity, a teacher by profession and a 2-year Saintsation who feels honored to be on the calendar for the second straight year.
To me, it's a big deal. We get to show our personality and get to show the real us. and kind of get the modeling aspect of it too.
Being a Saintsation requires both grace and physical fitness. Whether it's cheering on the black and gold in the dome come Sundays or posing for the calendar, it's a workout.
We have to be physically fit, so it's really important that we work out, we stay physically fit and active. So this is kind of showing our fit side and our athletic side of being a Saintsation.
It appears Chastity is not intimidated by the weight room that produced enough strength for a Super Bowl champion squad. When we return, it's a look at the months of April, May, June, and July on the making of the Saintsations Swimsuit Calendar 2012 on CST.
You are watching the making of the 2012 Saintsations Swimsuit Calendar on Cox Sports Television.
Usually the Saints media room is buzzing with activity, but today it belongs to the Saintsations. You might say the month of April was triple teamed by Stephanie, Jamie, and Dariandre, a 3-year veteran and a mass communications student at Dillard University who says her favorite pose was
the referee one. I did enjoy that one because the outfit was really cute and it was very fun. It was good to be in character because normally it's just a pose, but that time you got a chance to be in character and have fun and play with it.
For Jamie, a first-year Saintsation, the highlight was posing with the Vince Lombardi trophy.
One of the most challenging poses and the most fun poses that I've done today is attempting to kiss the Lombardi trophy. I stand 5'3", and it's pretty tall up there, but anyway, me and another girl got to pose and together and try to kiss the Lombardi trophy, or show that we were going to kiss it. To be that close to the Lombardi trophy and to be kissing it, that's so much fun.
Stephanie, another rookie Saintsation, is a student at LSU who has danced and cheered most of her life. She says being a Saintsation is a dream come true.
It's very surreal. I feel like the lights, the cameras, the hair, the makeup, I feel like I'm just somewhere else right now. Like I'm not even in my own person. Like it's just very surreal to me.
Stephanie, Jamie, and Dariandre checking in at the Saints media room in the month of April. Samantha brightens up the month of May. She's excited to have made the calendar in her first year as a Saintsation.
I had pretty big butterflies coming up here this morning. You know, it's really early, but it's fun.
And she talked about her favorite aspect of the shoot.
Definitely dressing up. Every girl likes that. And also just time you spend with the teammates, I think. Because it's my first year and I really don't know the girls that well, so this is really helping me out.
Samantha is studying political communications at Baton Rouge Community College. Her favorite prop was not a weight machine or a blocking sled.
My favorite shoots today was the tractor shoot because it kind of hit home with me because my dad has a tractor, so I kind of knew about it, the ins and outs of it. But it was just kind of difficult climbing up on a tractor in 4-inch heels, but we're girls, we can get through it.
Fitting that the tractor was Samantha's favorite. She now has a permanent reminder on the 2012 Saintsations Swimsuit Calendar. Brooke, our featured Saintsation for January, returns during the month of June, and she's jumping for joy. Our model for the month of July is one of the veterans of this team. This is year 3 for Danielle with the Saintsations. Danielle works for a dance competition. She couldn't believe she and her Saintsation teammates got the chance to work at the same facility where the Saints practice.
And the year before, we've been shooting all over the city of New Orleans in different locations and really focusing on what the city has to offer. But this year it's quite different. And we're shooting in the Saints facility and nobody gets to go there. So it's kind of a look at the behind the scenes of what the coaches and the players get to see. My favorite shot was the lawnmower. It was interesting. I've never even sat on anything like that, so I think it's going to come out really well.
I'd say Danielle made the month of May come out very well. As a matter of fact, it was a touchdown. Don't go away. There's more on the making of the 2012 Saintsations Swimsuit Calendar. What about the hair? It's important.